Okay, so this is a weekly goal review. So we were talking a little bit about how Thanksgiving went for you, and we were just talking about awareness. And so I think that was a positive thing to be aware of what some of your possible triggers might be. And I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about more of your good days last week. So what can you tell me a little bit about what happened?
Yeah, absolutely. I picked up more shifts at work, so I was really busy for the holiday break. And during those times, driving to work, a month or two ago, I would have had a cigarette on the way to work with coffee. But there were at least, I can't remember the days exactly, but I think it was Tuesday and Wednesday, I just left out that cigarette completely, so I didn't have one till my lunch break.
Oh, wow.
So getting to noon without having one feels really great. And I notice that I feel better too in the morning if I don't do that.
Nice. So, getting to work and through that time, how did you do that? What was in place for you to be able to move through a time that was definitely a time when you used to smoke?
I am listening to books on tape.
Nice.
Which keeps, my mind occupied. And my sister, this sounds kind of funny, but my sister told me to get a blow pop. So I've got that weird oral thing taken care of. I look kind of ridiculous, but oh well.
A sucker?
Yeah.
A sucker doesn't make you look ridiculous.
Thanks.
But I also hear you saying that you felt good. So that is got to be, how does that, how do you feel about that? Like, does it motivate you to?
Absolutely. Yeah, I felt good, and I noticed that after not having that morning cigarette, I didn't want to have a mid-morning cigarette.
Wow.
And I noticed that when I did have that noon cigarette, then the craving kicked in for that, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock cigarette.
I see.
So the longer the withdrawal goes on, I feel like the longer you can make it, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah. What do you mean you don't know? I think you know perfectly. I think you just defined it. One of your strengths, I feel, is that you are like a warrior and you're just ready to take it on. And
sure.
You're already realizing that the longer you go, the more time you're willing to put forth for it. So great.
Right.
That's an awesome job.
Thanks.
So let's see. Our goal last week was to have, what did we say, 4 cigarettes a day?
Mm-hmm.
And so, what is your confidence level in, by the time we meet next week, to be at a 4?
At 4 cigarettes a day?
Yeah.
I would say I'm at, well, there's no Thanksgiving coming up, but I would say I'm at like an 8.
Great.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What about, are you comfortable leaving it at that number, or how comfortable are you with 4? Or do you feel like you need to modify that at all, or how?
I don't. I think that I could really make that goal for 4 cigarettes a day and maybe even bring it down to 3.
Okay.
I don't want to make that my goal, but I want to see if that happens.
Okay. So that's going to be something you may do, but you feel like you're at an 8 for the 4.
Right.
And I think that's amazing. So why an 8 instead of like a 7 or a 6?
I think it's because I've gotten into this new routine of not having a cigarette on the way to work, and I just know how much better I feel.
Oh, great. I'm so glad that you're feeling better and having positive things come out of it. I think it's amazing.
Thank you.
And I think you're really strong, and you're doing such a good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So